So how to know if five first note of your song, let's say the first five notes of your song is C, D, E, F, G. In fact, those are the five notes warm up that I ask you guys to practice all the time. And skip, right? And most of you already know this makes a major chord, C, E, G. But to be more detailed about it is to say, if I can count number of half steps and I write them out, between C and D, how many half steps? Anybody can answer. Between C and D, how many half steps? Two. Yeah. D and E, how many half steps?
Two.
Exactly. E and F, how many half steps?
One.
Only one. F and G, how many half steps?
Two.
Exactly. This forms what we call the first five notes of your major scale. If I continue, these are the amount that I need. So can somebody tell me what I will end up on? If I count from G, two more half steps. G, two more.
A.
A, two more. B. B, one more. C.
C.
When you play these notes, you are playing a major scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. That is called C major scale.
Okay.
What if I want to do F major scale? I follow the same number of half steps. So F, two more half steps, end on
G.
G, two more half steps, you end on
A.
A, one half step, you end on
Half step or
one.
A sharp. A sharp.
A sharp, no, we cannot repeat the letter because it's a scale.
So B.
B flat.
B flat. Oh, you can't repeat the letter.
You can't repeat a letter, it's a scale.
That's right. Okay.
Next one, two half steps.
C.
Two half step more.
D.
Two half steps more.
E.
One half step finally.
F.
Exactly, I just write for you all the notes of your F major scale. Let's do it for G major scale. We start on G. How many half steps? Two. We end on
A.
yes, and then
A.
and then two again.
B.
And then
C.
and then two.
C.
Two. E. And then two. Two more half steps.
Right. Short F.
Sharp F. Sharp F, exactly. And then one.
G.
That's it. In green,
Okay.
is the G major scale.
Oh.
Now I chose the scale that's simpler because it only has one sharp or one flat. If I wanted to, I could choose something complex. I can choose anything. What do you want me to write now? Any scale. I can write any scale with this pattern. What do you want me to start on?
Oh.
Let's start on a even black key. Let's start on B flat. Okay. What is the next note I should play? 2 half steps. Start on B.
C sharp.
C.
C sharp.
Okay,
Oh no,
let's start on
no,
B.
no, C. C.
Somebody was playing B, so let's just start on B. That's fine. Let's start on B.
Oh. So C sharp.
Exactly.
C sharp. Sharp.
Next one.
E.
D
E. D sharp.
D sharp.
Yes, D sharp.
Oh, you're gonna have more than one sharp. Oh.
D sharp.
Next one.
E.
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 Next one.
F sharp.
F sharp.
Mhm. Yep.
F sharp.
Next one.
G flat. G flat.
G sharp.
G sharp.
Oh, G sharp. Oh, G sharp.
Next one.
B flat. B flat. B flat.
Can I call it B? I
B
need to
flat.
be the next letter. After G,
A-
the next
A
letter.
sharp. A sharp.
Exactly.
A sharp. A sharp. B flat. A sharp. B flat.
And finally, one.
A. B. B.
Yes, this is the B major scale. B, C sharp, D sharp, B, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. Do you see that any major scale will follow this sequence of 2 2 1 2 2 2 1?
Yes.
Same.
In fact, do you see patterns in this there's a
Oh,
pattern
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You see the pattern repeating here? So most of you are in my theory class, right?
Yes. Thank goodness.
So we're going to repeat this and we're going to have a name for these patterns. For my players, you don't need to have a name. You just have to remember 2 2 1 2 2 2 1. You can find any major scale that way. But remember, it's a scale. The letter has to change. F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, right? The letter change by one notch. B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. G, A, B, C, D, E. I did not repeat any letter. I did not skip any letter. That's a scale. And on top of that, all those chords that you will play for that scale will have to come from those letters. So let's say you are in the key of G. If you play a chord and the chord starts on, let's say B, then what are the names of the other notes in the chord? Well, you know, a chord is
It's going to be D
and F sharp.
and F.
Those are the notes coming from your scale.
Yeah.
That makes up B minor chord. So B minor chords can be used to harmonize your melody. The chords have to come from the notes of your scale. Now, it's not one of those popular chord though, because it's chord 3. This is, if I made the chord G, that's chord 1. If I made a chord based on A, that's chord 2. I'm making a chord based on B, which is B, D, F sharp, and it's chord 3. Is there a lot of songs that use its chord 3? No.
Because you said 1, 4, and 5.
And 5 more, yeah. More. Doesn't mean that doesn't use others, but let's try to figure out chord 1, 4, and 5. So chord 4 will be based on this note, which is the 4th note of your scale, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, this note. So let's make a chord out of C. C, and I jump, E, and I jump, G. This is my chord 4.
Yeah.
How about my chord 5? This D is number 5 out of your scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make a chord out of that. D, and I jump. F sharp, and I jump. Where do I end up if I jump?
A.
A, yes, because the scale can just repeat up there. So A. That's my chord 5. And of course, my chord 1 is G. Everybody knows that. How about the other chords that are not as popular, but I would say still quite popular? What are those chords that are still quite popular aside chord 1, chord 4, and chord 5? Does anybody know?
Maybe the A chord?
Yes, chord 2. Chord 2 is also quite popular, and 2 means A. So let's make a chord out of that. A, and I jump.
C sharp?
No, C sharp doesn't belong in your scale.
Oh, 1, 2.
You have to use the notes in your scale to make your chord.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
it's C, right?
Okay. Yes.
The next one would be,
E.
yeah. Can you play this? ACE?
Oh, wait.
Does it sound major or minor?
Major?
If you don't know, count the number of half steps.
Oh, it's major.
Minor.
It's minor.
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Minor.
1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, you're right. 1, 2, 3 first. 4, 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's minor. So the chord 2 in the key of G is A minor.
Wow. Okay.
In fact, all chord 2s are minor. You can
Always?
kind of see that always because the distance
Oh.
that we kept between our notes are always the same, right? We made those scales out of these distances up here, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. The distances between the notes are always the same. So when you're making your chords, all your chords will be the same distance. And so chord 2 is always going to be a minor chord. You can pause the video and think about it and do an example in the key of F and you'll see on your own. But let's continue. What is another chord that is popular aside chord 1, chord 4, and chord 5? Is chord 2 and chord 6. Very good, you remember. So chord 6 is chord based on E. So what are the notes do I put on top? Let's see. E, G. And if at G I skip, it's B. What is this chord? Can you play it and tell me if it's major or minor? Can you play it and tell me if it's major or minor?
You see E minor.
E minor, correct. So chord 6 is often minor, and we write the Roman numerals this way to remember it's minor. And then the 2, we write it this way to remember chord 2 is often minor. And as for the chord 4 and 5, we write the Roman numerals 4 like this. So we'll remember that the chord is major. And the 5, same way, we write the Roman numerals this way to remember that chord 5 is major. So let me,
Now, does the minor rule apply to chord 6? It's always a minor or no?
also, yes.
Yes, okay.
It's like a family with 7 kids. And the distance of years between your kids will always be the same. You got the first one, 2 years later, you get the second one, 2 years later, you get the third one, 1 year later, you get the fourth kid, you know. The distance is the same. So when you're making your chords out of those notes inside the scale, the minor and major will be always like this. It's a major scale. So of course, chord 1, which I didn't even bother writing here for the G chord, the chord 1 will always be major, right? G chord. Chord 4 will always be major. Chord 5 will always be major. Then the other chords that are always used in pop music, actually, they use a lot of chord 2 and 6. Chord 2 is always minor and chord 6 is always minor. Now this is an exercise that I did for you in G major. Now you go ahead on your own. When I send this whiteboard out, which I will be, let me add the chord 1 here first. I will be sending this whiteboard out. Let's chord 1 in G is G and B and D, and that's chord 1 in G.
Excuse me, wanna play?
So you have this saved as a whiteboard. You would write on your own the chords 1, 2, 4, and 5, and 6 for the key of F, which you have the scale here in front of you. And you will remember how to construct a chord, a scale by 221 to 221. And if you want to, this is more complicated, but you can also construct the same chord 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 for the key of B major, which you will never play probably unless you're really advanced, like Etsuko. So you could write yourself those things and you can ask me the question on Canvas. In B major, is chord 6 made up of these notes? Boom, boom, boom. And I can answer you yes or no, right? So this is a theory exercise, but also I hope this is a playing class. You can actually play them. So let's do a tiny bit of that for my advanced players and play those chords. You're in G major. I'm playing my left hand because fingering wise, right? What is a fingering of a scale in left hand? Well, we have 5 fingers. We're going to use all of them first. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll realize that we have 3 more notes to go to get to G again. So 3 more notes, so I should pass over 3. It's very logical fingering. When you play a scale, you have to use all your fingers first. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you pass a scale.